So guys, in front of me is the crude oil futures markets, and as you can see today, we have extended on our rally here ever so slightly. We're currently trading at $39.29 a barrel. We started the day at roughly around $39, so we've gained 29 cents here in the crude oil markets, and we have now pretty much come into contact with my 50-day EMA, and we most important of all, we have achieved my second take profit, which was at $39 a barrel. So well done to all my viewers who managed to profit on that trade. You know, I've traded the crude oil markets, if I don't say, exceptionally well over the past couple of weeks. You know, I was a buyer down at $34, and that's exactly where we tapped. And then I said straight away that I was aiming towards a 50-day EMA with a take profit at $38, $39 and $40 a barrel. So I still do believe that we will potentially spike up and clip that $40 a barrel. You know, it's a significant large psychological number here in the crude oil market. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do, try and break above the 50-day EMA. But as I mentioned in yesterday's video, now that we're trading this higher, I do see a pullback coming in. I was watching the news yesterday during the US election, and I'm seeing all of these campaign parties. So you have the Trump party, you have the Biden parties, and they're all, close together with their hands over each other, dancing and singing along, rallying, protesting with strangers. And I personally believe that, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, this will result in a huge flare up or spike up in coronavirus cases. And, we all know what that means. That could potentially lead to state or local lockdowns and, just people having general fear of leaving their houses. If you turn on the news and all of a sudden you're seeing 1,000 deaths per day, which, America is fast approaching that rate. 1,000 deaths per day. It's a lot of people. And I do believe that this could potentially cause some fear in many people, and this may lead in a lower demand for oil. So I would be a seller anywhere between $39.50 a barrel up towards $40 a barrel. So this area here, I'm willing to sell crude oil and then target back towards $39 and $38 a barrel. We could potentially go as low as $37 a barrel, but I'm not going to be that greedy. I'm going to target towards $38 a barrel. I think this could be a very good trade. Good risk reward, because remember, the crude oil gains are capped here at the 200-day EMA. We've really struggled to break above the 200-day EMA for some time now, since the sell-off that occurred back in March. So oil gains are pretty much capped at $41 a barrel. What you don't want to be doing is buying here, thinking that, having FOMO, thinking, oh God, I've missed out on this rally, but it still could go higher. Yes, it could in theory go a little bit higher, but like I said, the gains here at the crude oil markets are capped at $41 a barrel. So by all means, oil could potentially go back down towards $34 or even $37, but that leads up to a good, you're risking $1.50 for a gain of roughly $2.50 to $3 here. So it's a very good risk reward ratio. So for that reason, I would be a seller of the crude oil markets at this price. No interest in buying this high. I'm a